What the 27th Constitutional Amendment means. Key points explained. The federal government has introduced the 27th Constitutional Amendment Bill, signaling major changes in Pakistan's judicial setup and military leadership structure. The bill was placed before the Senate and sent to the Standing Committee on Law and Justice for further review. According to officials, the amendment aims to address long-pending reforms that were discussed under the Charter of Democracy but never fully implemented. If approved, the amendment will bring structural shifts in both governance and institutional powers. 1. New military leadership structure. The amendment proposes updates to how the country's armed forces are managed. Key changes include a new role called Chief of Defense Forces, expected to become the highest military position. The Chief of Army Staff will automatically transition into this new role. Titles such as Field Marshal, Marshal of the Air Force, and Admiral of the Fleet will be recognized as lifetime honors. Parliament will have the sole authority to cancel these honorary titles. The Prime Minister will choose the commander of the National Strategic Command based on recommendations from the Chief of Defense Forces. 2. Creation of a federal constitutional court. One of the most significant changes is the establishment of a federal constitutional court designed to handle constitutional interpretation and disputes. Major aspects: some existing powers of the Supreme Court will shift to this new court. All provinces will receive equal representation in the new system. The Chief Justice of the Federal Constitutional Court will serve for 3 years. Parliament will determine how many judges the new court will have. The President and Prime Minister will take leading roles in the appointment of judges. 3. Changes in Article 243. The bill suggests updates in Article 243, which governs command of the armed forces. The changes aim to redefine how authority is shared between state institutions and clarify the federal government's role in military command. 4. Additional constitutional updates. The President will receive lifetime immunity from criminal cases. Selection processes for key defense positions will shift more power to elected bodies. Certain constitutional responsibilities will be redistributed to create balance across institutions. If passed, the 27th Constitutional Amendment would reshape Pakistan's institutional framework, creating new military leadership roles, forming a separate constitutional court, and adjusting the powers of existing bodies such as the Supreme Court. The proposal is now under review, and further debate in Parliament will determine its final form.